How you feeling? I'ma shine like a star. Baby, it's hard. Let's close that distance while you're so far from me. Maybe we can go far. Don't know about how you feeling. I'ma shine like a true star. I bet if we can close that distance, we can travel abroad. We'll be skirting in a foreign car. And I built this shit from the ground up. I'm going to the top. I can't stop. And I told all my homies I had to lead a blood. Yeah, I had to lead a blood. Libra, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. 333 Tarot. Back at it again. My name is MC. Spirit coach, tarot reader, musician. We're going to get straight into it, Libra. Hope you guys are having a good week. Hope you guys are ending off the week nice. As you know, you get your reading on Venus Day as you're ruled by Venus. But you are partnered up with Aquarius. So if you do have Aquarius in your chart, boom, readings come out the same day. So make sure you guys tune into that. Check on that. Also, make sure you're tuning in to your sun, moon, and ascendant sign. If you have it in any of the dominant placements in like planetary rulers, things of that nature, Mars, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, you can apply it to those areas of your life as well if you know how to do so. If you guys are looking for personals or extensives, you can hit the first link in the bio, beacons.ai/MC333. Mic check real quick. Yep, cool. And there you'll be able to find out a little bit more about what we do, a little bit more about the process and how our readings go down here. You can book a free consultation with me. I'll walk you through the reading process here, so you get some clarity on how it goes down. If you are confused, although it's pretty straightforward here, once you click that link below, you have access to a variety of things, a variety of services. So make sure you guys check that out. I appreciate you, and shout out to everyone who already booked readings and who are supporting the channel through donations and things of that nature. If you're called to do so, you can hit the PayPal link as well. We also take crypto donations, and it helps the channel grow tremendously here. So I appreciate you guys. First card coming out is Interference. We've had this card come out so much during the full moon, and it looks like the energy is still significant here for a lot of signs, to be honest with you. So before we get into the actual spread, I'm going to be pulling a couple cards here, tapping into the collective Libra energy. We have the Prince of Discs coming out backwards here. Okay, so there's an interference. This interference could be, I feel like, some information that you were privy to, a conversation that you may have had that actually withdrawn you. I was confusing myself for a second. That withdrawn you from taking action in a practical way, or like moving forward towards a sense of stability or finances or something like that. Maybe there was someone who said or had a conversation like, oh yeah, I can help you with this, and you're like, no, not really, and you didn't really go about it here. Libra, that person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be yourself too. You know, a mindset that you had before that you're kind of separating from, based upon maybe certain shifts or like an outdated idea in some way, shape, or form. And that outdated idea, or that outdated mindset, like you've had a mindset of moving forward towards something that creates a sense of stability and foundation here, possibly a job, Taurus energy here, or even moving towards a person, like a relationship that maybe is an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But there was something here that had you withdraw from actually moving towards this person, or actually creating this sense of stability for yourself here. Either you were moving towards opportunities to like create a foundation or sense of stability for yourself, but you then realize like, okay, you don't really want to think that way, and you don't really want to hold that mindset. And when you shifted your mindset, that was the interference for yourself, right? You got a grip of your mind and kind of separated certain thought forms and stuff like that that no longer aligned with you. And you're starting to see that the things that were coming to you that created a sense of stability is no longer in alignment with you, and that's not the way and trajectory that you want to go here. But we do have the Princess of Cups, and I do feel like you're in the energy of receiving. I do feel like you're receiving a better opportunity than the one you thought you were moving towards before, and that's why you kind of stopped moving towards that opportunity. 10 of Cups, I'm hearing very fulfilled here. I'm hearing completing a cycle of either old opportunities or just coming into a sense of fulfillment towards, you know, what you truly love, appreciate, and value here. my Libras. We have the Two of Cups. This could be a love scenario here that you stop moving forward towards based upon you not being fulfilling, or you kind of shifting your mindset about this relationship here, and you're like, you know what, no, this is not actually for me. It's not actually fulfilling. Or you just, kind of stop, and then you're like, you know what, I need to move towards something that's actually fulfilling, that's actually something that I appreciate, right? That I value here. I think you were moving towards something before that you didn't really value like that wasn't really calling you emotionally, that didn't really give you that heart connection, that heart pull. So I think you withdrawed from it a little bit here. But I feel like another opportunity came to you because of that, and that's what's actually very fulfilling now. Like the dream opportunity or the dream love connection, something very fulfilling, something that really pushes you and motivates you to move forward here, right? Emotionally, I'm hearing certain things that you were moving forward before could have kept you stuck emotionally here. Could have had you overthinking a lot emotionally here, and you don't want that, right? Like if you're in a relationship and you're overthinking every 2 seconds about this other person, like there's clearly not that much trust here. Like there's some worry in the picture, right? And of course, we have levels of insecurity, but I think this was really like holding you back here. So the actions you're taking are with more meaning and reason and more virtue, right? See, this came out sideways. It's like in between energy, almost upside down, but almost facing up. And it's crazy because I'm actually gonna place it exactly how it came out, and I have a message for that energy. Um, because you withdrawed from this opportunity, you were also kind of hesitant whether this was the right thing for you emotionally, and you were kind of questioning yourself whether you should actually let go of this thing, of this certain opportunity, and move forward towards this 10 of Cups, this fulfillment, because like this was good but it wasn't great, and you're like, you know what, this is actually not something that I really value here, right? So you left it behind, and you may have not left it behind yet. You may be still questioning it in between, like, okay, should I leave this behind, should I move forward with it, what's the best thing for me, right? That's the energy I'm getting here for you guys, Libra. Let me pull 2 more cards. Let's clarify this Princess of Cups here. Show me the Princess of Cups here, Spirit, for my Libras. What's going on with the Princess of Cups and the 10 of Cups? Let's clarify the 10 of Cups here. Okay, nice. See, so the Princess, sorry. The Princess of Cups here, guys, this opportunity that's coming to you, that you're receiving, is very unique. I think that's why it's so fulfilling for you. Like it's something that's really unique to you, possibly. Like, what resonates with you emotionally. And I think you like this sense of authenticity here. I think it allows you to shine and be that beacon of light authentically for yourself here. A lot of upside downs coming out here. Abundance. Yeah, so there was a lack of an abundance within. There was a lack of emotional alignment. Um, in a relationship or an opportunity, that's what brings abundance, is that divine alignment here. And there was a lack of that. There wasn't really that, and maybe it was based upon it not really being authentic to who you are as an individual, which is why you kind of had to step back, right? Which is why you're tapping into this 10 of Cups energy, this ultimate fulfillment, because you're realizing, like, all right, certain things aren't in alignment to who I am as an individual, and you're making some changes here, possibly towards how you relate to individuals, your values, and the opportunities. Could be career that you're moving towards here. This is a bonus card for you. Usually you don't pull 9, but 2 wanted to come out, and it is the Princess of Discs, which means I do think you're gonna see this manifest within the material world based upon you aligning your values here and your emotional state, and kind of putting out the energy that you want to attract. I think you will see this manifest within the world, within the Princess of Pentacles, Princess of Discs, which is very nice, right? I think that's going to allow you to see, real world tangibility towards your values here from your internal state of being, and actually see this come out and play within the physical world, right? And it's going to make sense to you, which is nice, and it may actually bring a little bit of more stability and possibly a little bit more money, just because you are aligning with your individuality here, kind of bringing the change that is needed in your life here, Libra. So already starting off as a pretty complex, intense reading I'm getting. So I like it though. Let's get into the actual spread. So I'm gonna be pulling the horseshoe spread now. I'm just gonna organize these cards. I'm gonna spread them throughout the deck. Just layer them a little bit differently. I like to layer them like this instead of just putting them all in one place. So it kind of mixes them up, right? We're gonna do that. We're gonna give it a handy dandy shuffle like so. No cards pop out. We don't want to see any underlining stories right now. I plan on doing a monthly check-in for all signs as well for the month of February. Things you may need to let go this month, your current energy, and your potential outcome in the month throughout the month of February. Is going to be one video for all zodiac signs. You will see it being premiered. If you do end up watching during the live premiere, and if you're watching this during the live premiere, one thing I'm going to ask you is to hit that like button. As we get into the spread, I would love to ask you as well for your subscription. It's totally free, and I appreciate that. Totally free. For those who do book personal readings as well, you do receive my personal ebook, The Trinity, 3-Step System to Authenticity, completely free. So if you're interested in booking a reading, it's been on your mind, if you're being called to it, hit that first link in the bio, and you also get a free ebook in there. It's a nice little 2-for-1 package. If you're a first timer as well, use the code first timer. You may get 33% off on select readings. All right, so this is a nice little shuffle that we're doing here. We're going to get into the spread right now. And as we get into the spread, we're also going to be pulling a mystery card from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. This deck over here. So stay tuned with me because we're going to be playing a little game and test on intuition. We're going to be guessing what that mystery card is at the end of the reading, and we're going to display it at the end of the reading. So make sure you're staying tuned with me till the end here. And Libra, we're going to get into those energies. That's going to kind of give us a confirmation we need to kind of piece together the energy of this entire reading. I think the moon is actually in Libra right now, and it's about to go into Scorpio. So you may get this. I don't think you'll get this in time though. Today's Thursday, Jupiter Day. I do y'all readings the day before and stuff like that to premiere and plan and schedule and all that stuff. So when you do receive this reading, the moon would be currently in the time that you watch this in Scorpio. But I'm doing this reading while it's in Libra, so your energy is very significant here, especially emotionally, Libra. Show me Libra, please. Current circumstance, situation. Show me Libra, Spirit. Show me Libra. Show me Libra. What you got going on here, Libra? Horn of confirmation. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know where you're tuning in from. Drop your location in the comments below. This is a totally safe space here in on the sanctuary with 333 Tarot. And personally, I love to know where you guys are tuning in from, so don't hesitate to do so as well. Deck is backwards. Okay, so I'm going to say first card coming out is backwards. That's interesting. So we have the Virtue card coming out. As well as I mentioned, if we see any similar energies, guys, we know it's significant. We see the Virtue card. We see the Queen of Cups, 2 cards that we've seen before. The different one, though, coming, we see some Earth. So we see some fire, some water, some Earth. The double Earth right here. If we see air, it's going to be balance, which is, Libra energy right here. Libra energy right here. I don't think number 8 in the Thoth deck that I'm using here, I don't believe that is justice. But this is the energy of Libra making an adjustment and actually curating balance in some way, shape, or form. I think you could be balancing your external factors or your external world here. People that you hang around and things of that nature. I feel like you're balancing that. Even some emotional states, learning your learning deeper emotional intelligence here. So you're putting things in place that you need to put in place here. You're understanding the balance, the give and take that you need to incorporate within your own life here, Libra. I do see the Hermit and I do see the Tower. There's some change coming. There's a perspective shift that needs to happen. And this may be happening and you may be recognizing this very, very fast. We have the 8 of Wands coming out, the Swiftness card. So be mindful of that. Before we get into the spread, the Fool card at the bottom. Be open-minded. I'm going to be pulling a mystery card. I just seen the Justice card as I was shuffling too here. I'm going to pull a mystery card from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot here real quick, and we're going to be setting it off right to the side here, guys. So make sure you hang tight. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put that mystery card right off to the side. We have the eight of swords at the bottom of the deck. Are you spending a lot of time thinking about something, analyzing something, Libra? What is it that you're spending a lot of time thinking about? You could be overthinking a lot of things right now here. But I hear it's time to break free from the shackles of your mind, from the mindset that holds you back here, my Librans. That's a very important thing to look at and be mindful of, the thoughts that you think, because they do manifest to our words, and they become our actions. You know, what we speak becomes, our actions and things of that nature. If we speak it enough, sometimes they say actions speak louder than words, because you could say a lot of shit in my language, and you say a lot of stuff and still not put in any action, right? But I think when you really but I feel like when you actually are intentionally training your mind to speak certain things or to think certain things, you naturally kind of adjust the way you act, right? And the way you act adjusts your behavior, and your behavior is what adjusts your habits and things of that nature, curates new habits, and that's when you start really seeing your environment change and all those types of things, which is very nice for you, Libra. So in position one in the past, we have the Virtue card. We have the Three of Wands here, and the Three of Wands is letting me know that you're no longer just taking random action, you're taking action with virtue. And I think that was based upon the things that you were moving forward towards. I think, remember, we seen the upside down Prince of Discs, right? We've seen the upside down Prince of Discs. So I think you withdrawn from certain things because they weren't in alignment to the actions with integrity that you really were focused on doing here, right? Which is a very important thing for you, Libra. It could be some of the hardest things for you guys to do as well. So for some of you guys out there, kudos to you who are really trying to align the actions for the betterment of themselves here. And the relationships and the opportunities, just their life in general. It's not just a love reading, guys, or a business reading. This is a holistic life reading. So apply it anywhere necessary where you can do so, where it's possible, right? This is also for my Libra Sun, Moon, Ascendants, and Progress. If you have it anywhere in your chart, if I didn't already say this in the beginning, you can apply it in those areas as well too. Although I feel like I didn't say that in the beginning for this reading. But maybe y'all, my Librans already know I got a big Libra crowd on the channel. Big Libra, big Virgo, big Gemini. So shout out to all you guys for rocking with Triple Three Tarot. But in the present energy, we have the Queen of Cups, right? As I was just displaying, and I think because you're taking actions that are in alignment to you and who you want to be and your vision for yourself, I think that's allowing you to be open to all kinds of opportunities and all kinds of new aspects of understanding and trusting relationships, right? Because you realize that when you put certain actions in, you receive what you put out, and the energy you put out is what's going to manifest to you. So I think you're seeing certain things come to you that can have a lot of potential in the long run here for my Libras. Hidden influence is a Three of Discs work. So something is working for you. I think there's harmony in the workplace for you as well. But this can also be the stability of new status within a relationship, or even just a new business, right? Third house is entrepreneurial energy, Gemini energy, but really in mundane, it's internet based businesses, it's local businesses. It could be local travel as well. I think you're noticing a lot of things in that area of your life, in those areas of your life, that is really influencing you to be open and kind of take action in a virtuous way here. I think these 2 3s are in alignment. You could also be seeing 33. Could be 33 years old. October 13th could be significant. 111 is significant if you guys are seeing 111. 111, 333. Yeah, I'm literally seeing 3 throughout the whole reading. Yeah, that's crazy. So I really think that's working for you. I think your actions, I think you're focusing on aligning your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings so that you can get a complete status and actually feel driven and motivated towards what you do, right? And sometimes that requires discipline. Sometimes we're not always, remember that sometimes we're not always going to be disciplined in how we do things. And it requires a lot of push, right? It requires a lot of push, it requires a lot of focus, right? So try to understand and get a grasp of where your focus and attention is going at the moment so you can kind of hone in on the energy that you know you need to work in or work on. In the position 4, we have the Princess of Discs, which is a challenge because I feel like the information you're receiving, and we've seen this before. I'm trying to remember what we touched on before in the earlier spread as a collective. But now that it's in position 4, that is the obstacle for you. That is the challenge. The challenge is to make certain adjustments to be able to see it in the physical world. Maybe you've been doing a lot here, a lot of work, putting in a lot of work on your status, working on yourself, working on your health, whatever it may be, and you haven't been seeing it accumulate or manifest. Spirit is saying, trust the process. It's all in divine alignment. You are clearing out karmic energies that no longer serve you. And there's certain things as humans, physical bodies and the spirit world, things take time. And we build up a lot of karma, whether good or bad, and things need to get cleared out a lot of times for them to come into us and be able to receive that and receive them and identify them here. Within position 5, we have the adjustment card. So I feel like you are balancing a lot of your emotional states right now, a lot of your emotions compared, towards other people, right? I feel like other people are also noticing the adjustments that you're making for yourself and how you want to go about how you want to go about and move forward with your life here, Libra, which is a very nice thing. So you may notice that air energy, you may notice some separation between relationships, friendships, etc. that weren't serving you, right? That weren't serving, or you notice like, okay, they're okay, but they're not really that beneficial. So you're kind of balancing things where they need to be, if you know what I mean here. I'm not saying cut anyone off or whatever the case may be. Make your own decision. Trust your own gut as well. Yes, I am a reader on here, and I do give and provide guidance, but I always want to empower you as an individual to trust your own decisions and to trust your gut, our second brain, right? It's very important for us to do that here throughout the process of life. The best path for you to walk down position 6, what you need to pay attention to is a new perspective. Because you're balancing things and you're taking action in a different way, you have to be open to that new perspective shift. You have to walk down the path of shifting your perspective. That way something can change. That way something can give. And I think that's going to allow you to go back within your temple, allow you to draw within your own body and really focus, I feel like, on your own self and your own temple, your own inner guidance, your own inner light and things of that nature. But I do feel like this is a change that's coming to your foundation based upon this adjustment and this new perspective. So that's something to very much keep in mind here. We have 3 major arcanas. 4 other cards here coming out, but I like how this is in a row because this is showing the outcome of actually going through this here. I'm actually putting in the work with the 3 of discs, being receiving to opportunities, taking virtuous action, and seeing it within the world. But that may be the obstacle, that may be the challenge, because you may not be seeing the harvest within the world. And that I'm hearing, don't question spirit, don't question the universe, keep putting in the work, and you're clearing out your own karma, you're transmuting certain things that no longer serve you here. So this is very nice. And there's some change and there's some shifts. Before we get into the mystery card, thank you, Kiki, for holding it down. This is Kiki. Shout out to her. Little compass key. We're going to be looking at the mystery card here. Before we do, like I said, I want to go over the energies. I see Libra, air, fire with the tower, fire with the 3 of wands, water, and earth. So we have all elements here. All elements here. I feel like the tower could be like the element of the 5th element, like spirit in this case scenario, just because I feel like your spiritual senses are shifting in some way, shape, or form. So be mindful of that here. It may seem a little uncomfortable. It may seem a little overwhelming, but you're being previewed and guided to certain things here that that's gonna kind of usher in change, right, in some way, shape, or form. So because I see all these majors, as I see some balance here all around, I would like to see your power card, justice, clear as day. Let me know what it is. Maybe wands. Nah, we kind of lack pentacles, so I'd say pentacles. Oh, so it is a major. It's personal transformation, death. That's what I thought. See, That's what this Tower is. Like, something's just really changing. And yeah, I think you're changing it abruptly once you discover like this perspective shift of the Hangman and balancing certain relationships. You may realize like some people ain't even all what they say. You putting in work for these relationships and they ain't even supporting you or putting in work back into you to help you accumulate anything in some way, shape, or form, right? And that perspective shift is what's gonna allow you to kind of transform and understand what people, places, and things you want and you know should be around you here. So this is also very important. Hope that gives you the confirmation that you need. I think you're going to be led to gain a little bit more power and control over your state of being, over your mind, and over the actions that you take, and also your foundation and stability. This is gaining power over control over the energy of balance here. You're tapping into your Libran energy. I'm hearing Ma'at. I don't know if that's someone's name, although that is goddess, God, goddess, deity here. But like maybe you're big on like Egyptian history, Ma'at and things of that nature. You want to go to Egypt, etc. Very interesting. But I like this reading because the change is very progressive, the change is very nice, and the change seems very fast and swift as we've seen in the other deck. You're aligning your actions, you're aligning your mind, and you think you're there emotionally already, which is why we only see the Queen of Cups, just being ready to receive and being very open to a lot of different things here. Oof, just cracked my hip. So this is good. If you want an extensive, hit that link below. As always, I'm watching from afar. And I'm rooting for you. Namo Himalaya. MC 333. We out here. The way I had to come on in, real wavy, and get the size, no gravy. MC 333, and many shits real many. And I found my balance with all things, so I'm keeping it real groovy. And I keep my vibe real pure, no shit to me, so I had to keep it moving. Master of the underworld, no Hades, my one bad chick, she trying to have my baby. And I had to keep it flowing, while them old niggas hating. And didn't believe me when I said I had to do better for myself. So for me, I had to put that shit up on the shelf, man, I'm building well. I'm gonna let it wanna be. First time I heard this shit, man, I ain't got back on my feet. Never doing dirty bears on my feet, yeah, you know what it is. And I had to get going, applying pressure, nigga, don't be surprised that I'm on my shit. And the way I'm doing better for myself, feeling kinda good.